up, baby. Hold up, hold up. A real man don't sit here and watch his woman pay for nothing. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
According to modern women, if you like a lot of women, you're gay. Tell me what the hell does that mean, modern women? Anyways, like, share, subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell for notification. Social media is on the screen and in the links in the description. This is a free therapy session, so let's go ahead and get this video.
I see a lot of people talking about the dude who popped the balloon, but can we talk about the host? Like, the person who popped the balloon? Because they had to accept the guest. So when you've seen and found out they was not regular, why did you bring them on? For people like that, you had to have like a special edition. Like the whole lineup got to be like that. Don't have straight women and then have that sticking out there. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know what you're doing. You know it's going to create a viral clip. You know what you're doing. So how about you just save everyone and do everyone a favor and just get them out the line and make a special edition? It's just like putting a rainbow dude in that lineup. You feel me? He's gonna be the same exact shit. Why not just make a special edition, like a whole edition of people like that? So then when dudes, you know what I'm saying, dudes don't act surprised. You feel me? Because there's been too many clips of them, people sticking them in the lineup, and then there's a whole clip. Like, bro, I'm tired of seeing that shit, y'all.
You know what? I agree with him, because if you're gonna bring any person from the LGBT community, you need to let people know, like, look, I have somebody from the other community, and you need to make sure that everybody's comfortable with this, because you're going to not only put them in a predicament where it could go violent for them, you're going to put the people that is joining in a predicament where they may not feel comfortable in. You got to be able to accommodate everybody, but do it in a respectful manner. And do it where not only will you put them in predicaments where they will hurt somebody or potentially, but it make you have a better rep, make you look more respectable. Just like he said, you should have a special edition, because nobody's not telling anybody that trans women or a gay man, gay woman couldn't be on the show. But you need to make sure that every contestant is well known about this arrangement and comfortable with this arrangement. And then for the women that pop the balloons, tell me why when he popped the balloon, the women is the first to go. Y'all be the main ones talking about y'all don't want a DL man. But if he pops a trans woman's balloon, it's end all be all. What if he doesn't like trans women? Because everybody's not obligated to like trans women. You can treat them with respect, but you're not attracted to them. I'm just saying. People, have some common sense here. What the hell are we talking about?
And my mama always told me, if a
But my
man
mama
is
said
back to back with different women, he's gay. He's going to like men at the end of the day. My mama always told me this. Because some of my homeboys, they be in the triple digits.
I'm gonna obliterate her whole take with so many different points that's gonna make your freaking head spin. Okay, first of all, so if we're gonna go by her initial logic, right, where the opposite is what it really means. So if you sleep with a lot of women, that means you're gay. So let's say this. Men sleeping with a lot of men, being gay, they're actually straight. That's what she's trying to tell you. It makes no sense, right? Yeah, just like what the women be saying. If everything they say doesn't make a lick of sense. And this is why you need to shut the hell up and tell your mama I said the same thing. Because this is where this came from the mama standpoint. Most likely a single black mother. She got played out by Ray, Boo Boo, Tyrone, and Pookie. They were sleeping with a lot of women, right? So because they were sleeping with a lot of women and they didn't make her the main chick, they cheated on her or what have you, they're now gay. And that's where she got that logic from. And not only is she deluded in her own delusion, she's passing it on to the next generation, aka this peanut head idiot right here. That's where she got it from. So now she's getting online, sharing it with the world, telling you, hey, I'm stupid. And not only am I stupid, I'm getting taught by a stupid parent. Both of y'all need to sit somewhere and shut up. Because you make no sense. You're not making a lick of sense. And not only that, right? By that logic, because if you're hanging around with men that sleep with a lot of women, you are who you hang around. She looks like the type. I'm not accusing her of anything. But let's just say her, for example, right? She sleeps with a lot of men. Does that make you gay? Are you gay? Are you gay because you are sleeping with a lot of men? Because the opposite is what it really is, right? So you really like women. So you're really gay. Your mom, she's really gay too then. I mean, that's only right? Like, that's the way I can look at it because you say it. So if you look at it like that, then I have the right to say that too. See, y'all be hypocrites. Y'all don't even think about what y'all be saying. And then this is the last thing I want to say. Women judge men, especially now, I'm going to get into this scenario with just the black women. The black people. This is just for them with this one. So, black women, they love to call men gay, the black men gay. But in this certain niche of people, because this is a certain level, the ghetto and, you know, just the one level of black people and the way they think. Okay? So, usually they're the ones raising the man solely. Raising these young men solely. They usually come from a broken household where it's just a single mother and they're raising a man. Okay? So, if all these men are sassy, right? Aren't you the one raising them? So you're raising these sassy men. You're teaching them how to be sassy because you're literally proving this is why these men need a male figure in their life. Because if they really are gay, then who's the one to blame for it? It's not just them for being gay. Even though there's nothing wrong with being gay. But if they're gay, who's the one that pushed them to the threshold of potentially becoming LGBTQ? You know what I'm saying? You gotta really think about it. What are you talking about? Just shut up. Just be quiet.
Okay, I am the problem. I went on a date with this guy, and he was like, it's getting late. Do you want to come back to my place? And I was like, sure, but I'm not going to sleep with you. Like, that's not happening. And he was like, that's totally fine. Just come over. And I was like, cool. So I go to his place. He respects my wishes. He's so nice. He cuddles me all night. And I'm like, are you gay? Like, what? And like, I just wanted him to like try, and then for me to be like, no, you know what I mean? I wasn't gonna sleep with him. I just now I feel ugly. This is what.
That is a woman that wanted to validate herself by rejecting that man. So when he didn't play her game, she was left frustrated. And the bottom line is that she just told on herself in a very real way. This is genuinely scary, and men should be very cautious of this type of woman.
Pretty much, she just announced everything that I just wanted to say. She just made this all about her. You said at the beginning that you weren't going to sleep with him, but you came and hung out anyway. That's already let me know that you're a chicken head, and all you do is contradict yourself in the first place. You wanted him to try just so you could just shoot him down. That's all you wanted. That's all you wanted was attention. You're brain dead. You deserve to be single. I'm glad he embarrassed you and the reason why I know that he embarrassed you is because you had the audacity to get on here and tell the story like you weren't in the wrong. Like you weren't in the wrong or something. See, look, like when you gave these people the chance, when you gave these women the chance to press upload, this is where you went wrong at. You never let them do this. After she found out that her man was right there waiting, she called him sassy afterwards.
Yeah, it's wild how rejecting some pretty women will make them turn homophobic like that. I remember this one time we had two girls move across the hall from us. So they came over and one of them invited us to come to their housewarming party. So fast forward a couple hours, I have a couple friends over at my place and I'm in the shower getting ready. So I hear a knock on the door. I assume it's just one of the homies needing to get something from my room. So I said, hey, come on in. So, I rinse off and I walk out and that neighbor, who I've never really met before, is just standing in my bathroom while I'm draped up in a towel. So she looks me up and down like a piece of meat and just goes like, so I guess I'll be seeing all of this at the party tonight. And I still very confused go, maybe you'll see me there. So I don't want to go, but my friends convinced me to go and at least get a couple drinks. So I pull up to the house, and as soon as I walk in, she comes over, leans into my ear and goes, I'm gonna fuck you tonight. And then I leaned over and whispered to her ear and I said, no you ain't. And then for the next 30 seconds we were there, she started crying and just yelling an insane amount of homophobic stuff at me. It was worth it though, the jello shots were...
Until someone proves me wrong, I will die on this hill. Way more men are gay than you think. Especially the ones that are hyperactive and like sleep around a lot. They're gay. Don't care. You're never satisfied. You go from woman to woman to woman to woman to woman and it never stops. Like I said, I don't care what you say, I'm gonna die on this hill.
Well, pretty much, I guess you done passed, little baby. I guess you done passed. Them spaced out little teeth of yours, you done passed. Just like gas. Look, just like I said, she got cheated on. She was a side piece at best. She got her back blown out. And that man went on with something else. Back to back to back. You gotta read between lines when you think about the intentions on why she's saying this. She's clearer than the last one. Because what is making her say this? She got pumped and dumped. And now the red flag is he's gay. He's gay. Because he didn't want you. I mean, we just gotta read between the lines at this point. Come on, call me detective. Hey there. Look, anyways, this is a free therapy session. If I'm right, then you like.
So this girl made a list of things that men cannot do or else they will be considered part of the rainbow community or sassy. Let's get into the list, shall we? Number 1 is run for the bus. What? Number 2 is hug their boys. Number 3 is walk. Number 4 is say hey to their friends. How is that sassy? Number 5 is exist. Number 6, hang out with a group of girls. That's like the opposite of sassy. Number 7 is eat yogurt. I guess I can understand that one. Number 8, go for cocktails with guy friends. What? We can't enjoy a cocktail. Number 9 is eat dessert. Well, we can't even eat sweets now. That's crazy. We can't even have a slice of cake. Number 10 is skate. Number 11, can't laugh too much or too loud. Has to be a calm chuckle with a deep voice. That's Santa Claus, bro. That's Santa. Let's keep it going. Number 12, can't use an umbrella. How is that sassy? Number 13, twirls his umbrella while carrying it. Parentheses, I agree. Number 14, carry a portable charger. Number 15 is cook. I thought women loved a man that could cook. What's going on here? Number 16, wear glasses. Bruh, we can't wear glasses. What if you legitimately cannot see without glasses? Then number 17, be a nice guy. Girls born after 1991 hate nice guys. That makes sense. That's true. Number 18, tie their shoelaces. We can't tie our shoelaces. This is crazy. Number 19, being ignored by the waiter or waitresses. We have no control over whether the waiter or the waitress will pay attention to us when we call them. We have literally no control over that. And the last one on the list is do the electric slide at any event. What in the...
Pretty much just like I said, you heard all those red flags. That's catered towards a specific person that she was with. And because he's not with her for whatever reason, she made this list. The proof is right there, bro. This is rage bait at its finest. This whole video is pretty much just a whole bunch of women that just want attention and they feel like they need that dopamine feeling of hitting upload and getting a whole lot of other women coming in the comments saying, you know what, girl, you're right. Because haven't you seen these women that in the last 24 hours, they start having all these standards, all these red flags in men that they didn't have from the previous 24 hours. Where are they learning this from? They're learning this from the glorious TikTok app. They're learning this from Instagram Reels. They're learning this from YouTube Shorts. That's where they're learning this from. They're learning this from the Kendra G show and the Ashley Dalton show and the Pop the Balloons, because that's where these women say the most ridiculous stuff at. And it's always the one type, the single type, the miserable type, the never gonna get married and never gonna have a family to love them type. That's what it always is. And it's always gonna be that. You're never gonna get anybody like that. You're not even going, bro, you're putting negativity out in the world. You're not gonna receive no positivity back to you in your life at all. You're gonna be a miserable, alone, loser, broke, a joke for the rest of your life. You can say whatever you want. But if you say something back, then I know that you're right. I know that I'm right. Okay? I know what you are. If this offends you, we know what you are. Because we know that this is true. We see through the bullshit every day. Anyways, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video off here. Like, share, subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell for the notification. Social medias are on the screen and in the links in the description. Make sure that you check out the channel called Raging Fredo. That's where I do gold digger reactions and, stuff like that. My Instagrams are in the links in the description. My fashion Instagram and my main, my TikTok, my, everything. 2 videos are on the screen. So I will see you next video. Okay. See you later.